Yeah, music. Thank you. I'm sorry. This is what happens when my wife's not here. I gave you 5 seconds of music there. Sorry. Why is the camera facing like this? Okay, so yesterday there was something really cool in the sky. That's why I went ahead and put that thing there, the contact us page, because that's where you can submit photos. And I want to, have a lot of eyes on cool stuff in the sky. And yesterday, I'm away from the house and I see a roll cloud coming in, and I'll explain that in just a bit. And I pointed the camera toward it and realized the YouTube feed had glitched, but I could take pictures of it and all this stuff. So, anyway, you can submit photos there at the Contact Us part of the Cenlaw weather page. Right now, looking outside at 72, it is 68 on the dew point. I'm forgetting everything this morning. It's Saturday. We're laid back, aren't we? There's the light, and here we go. I'm going to show you what I saw. This right here is a roll cloud. Very, very cool cloud here. Let me just take myself off so you can see the whole thing. And this thing stretched way across the sky for I don't know how many degrees it was, but it was basically created from an outflow boundary. We talk about that a lot. So that outflow boundary is rolling into stable air. And as that happens, we lift that air just a bit and create this cloud because there's enough moisture and everything. So we're getting this shallow cloud, and you can see it just hits a certain level and can't go past that because there's no instability to continue that lift. It was very consistent. It rolled right over me, and I had a blast out there. I was sitting at the in the parking lot of Lanyap Theater, and I was just watching this thing come on in. It was very cool. And the police officer who was watching Highway 28 was probably like, this guy's going to break in, and I'm going to get a big score. No, I was just time lapsing stuff and checking things out. So the time lapse was cool, but I just think the actual image in the story is a little better. Looking at radar right now, come on. Oh, I had to hit it twice. Yeah, I screwed something up there. This is what we're seeing. Not much going on. So it's looking pretty good here. Unfortunately, I do think we see some scattered storms today. And the way I've been telling people when I see them out, they're like, hey, I'm going to be out at Riverfett. What's it going to do? Yesterday we had that more steady rain come through in the morning. I think today it's going to be fine. And then for like 20 minutes at some point, you're going to see scattered storms that hit certain spots. I can't tell you for sure if it's going to hit the FET, but if it does, it could get a little dicey. So I'll be watching things, and I will update through the app if I see something approaching. 70 to 75 degrees right now. It's humid. It's warm. We're heading towards summer, and we are going to expect a lot more of this. So I kept the partly cloudy icons in there. There will be those scattered storms through the day, about a 40%, 50% coverage on that. And we will just have to keep an eye on radar and let you know what's going on. It's also going to heat up. We're looking at mid-80s because we have sun out now. Going to get a little more sunshine throughout the day. Sorry, I bumped that. Probably made a nice scratching sound for you. And then overnight tonight, we get back to around 70, upper 60, something like that. Have you been out to the FET? I haven't. I mean, I'm a hermit, so I have not been yet. My wife speaks of potential trips out there today, so we shall see. Tomorrow, it's all over by then. I was looking at the schedule. They're starting up like in 3 minutes. I think the indie stage fires up and you get some music going on this morning. Tomorrow, it looks like a marginal risk for severe storms. Slightly surprising for me. I didn't really see that coming, but I'll show you why we have this happening here. Today, again, scattered pop-ups. You can see, though, where these do pop, it's going to be a problem. Now, this model has them over the southern half of the area. I think it'll be distributed a little bit better than that. And then tomorrow morning, as we head out to church, it looks like we got some rain coming through. So how's this all going to happen and work? It looks like at least through the morning we have a good chance for rainfall. And again, that marginal risk for severe weather. And then that should take away the instability. And I think we quiet things down a bit toward the afternoon. Now, over the next 7 days, we're not looking for any crazy rainfall amounts. We have pretty much nothing down south to about an inch or so up there around Shreveport. We're getting to that point where it's more scattered, so you're gonna see nothing maybe in Glenmora, but 3 inches in Woodworth, and I'm not forecasting that. I'm just saying, how it gets in the summer. It gets very difficult to say exactly what you're going to get at your house. It's already hard enough to do that. So yeah, once we mix in all this summer craziness, you know how it goes. Scattered storms today. I'd say numerous storms tomorrow. We get up to a 70% chance. That chance has come up some. Monday, chances are going to start to dwindle a bit. And then Tuesday and Wednesday looking dry. I wouldn't say looking good, though, because we crack 90 and we stay above that for Thursday. And then another front comes through, and it looks like next weekend we may actually cool down. How about that? Now, your 8 to 14 day forecast has some blue in it. Whoops, wrong button. We have blue. We have below average on the whole there for that 6 day stretch. So this is the good stuff here, especially in May. And then along with that, near to above normal precip. So it looks like some more rainfall. And as that front is kind of hanging out in the area, or even pushing south toward the Gulf to cool us off, that does mean we will probably see some shower and thunderstorm activity. I don't get too specific with that stuff that far out, but cooler air after we get our first taste of the 90s. We can handle that right. Okay. Why don't I wait until I go live before you get the signal? I have no idea what that means, really, to be honest. I set up a live. I set that countdown for 5 minutes so people can join in. Unless there's severe weather, then I'll just pop on. But yeah, that's how I do it, and I don't know how like the alerts go out from Facebook and all that stuff. So yeah. But yes, that was a cool cloud we had there, the roll cloud yesterday. I'm sure some of you saw it and were like, what the heck is going on here? Okay, I'm going to get out of here, be back tomorrow. Not sure if it's a morning or an afternoon kind of deal, and I will see you then. But if you are planning on heading downtown today, if the sky gets dark, you could see an isolated storm pop and cause some problems, but there is a chance, about a coin flip's worth, I know you love that we miss out on the rain here in town, and that's, of course, what we are hoping for. All right, I'll see y'all later. Have a wonderful Saturday and a wonderful weekend.